59 assembly constituencies spread across 16 districts of UP are voting in third phase of polls. As many as 627 candidates are in the fray in this phase, in which over 2.15 crore people are eligible to vote. At least 8 districts are going to polls. Line Yadav belt, the crucial Karhal seat, which is also voting, is witnessing a battle between SP Chief Akhilesh and BJP candidate Union Minister SP Singh Baghel. BJP approached the Election Commission seeking deployment of paramilitary forces for all booths in Karhal. Samajwadi Party Chief's uncle, Shivpal Yadav, is contesting from traditional Jaswant Nagar seat. In 2017 elections, BJP won 49 out of 59 seats, while the Samajwadi Party had settled for 8. The Congress and Bahujan Samajwadi Party both managed to get 1 seat each. Let's take this across to Milan, Abhishek Mishra and Shreya Chatterjee, all three of them joining us. Let me first begin with Shreya. Shreya, first a bird's eye view of the entire situation in poll-bound Uttar Pradesh. What is the mood amongst the electorate looking like?
Well, Chaiti, I'm in Jhansi now. Definitely, this place is known for its historical beauty. It is the place of Rani Lakshmi Bai, the feminist icon way before her time. The seat where I'm right now is Jhansi Sadar. It's a very interesting contest where last time it was a contest between the BJP and the BSP. However, BJP's Ravi Sharma won it. The BSP candidate Kushwaha, he has now switched camps with the Samajwadi Party. Whether or not that will benefit the Samajwadi Party is an interesting thing to wait and watch out for. And if we talk about the BSP now, the BSP is banking on a candidate that had given them a win in the 2009 by poll. So that's an interesting fight here in Jhansi, the Bundelkhand region. The other interesting point is very recently the railway station Jhansi was changed by the name of Rani Lakshmi Bai, something that didn't resonate well within the people over here. Many spoke against that change. Whether or not that will also be a poll issue is something that we will have to wait and watch out for.
And Karhal is the one that one has to watch out for. Taking this across to Milan as well, who's joining us. Akhilesh Yadav is going to be pitched against Baghel of the BJP. What more are we picking up on this big battle royale, Milan?
Well, certainly the Karhal seat is going to be the main hot seat that people are going to vouch and watch out for, because Akhilesh Yadav now fighting it against, SP Baghel over there. But certainly, which way is the people going to vote this time in the Bundelkhand region, wherein we see a lot of Yadav votes as well, is going to be a decisive factor, because the first 2 phases we saw how they were able to consolidate votes. But we'll have to wait and see whether the potato belt of Bundelkhand, where my colleague is standing, Shreya, from Jhansi as well, whether they are going to guarantee sort of votes that come to the Samajwadi Party bastion. But I'm in Kanpur, and Kanpur happens to be the Manchester of the East, where the contest is equally interesting, because the seats last time won by the BJP in 2017 were about 7, and 2 seats went to the Samajwadi Party, 1 went to the Congress. So it's not just a BJP sweep poll, but also Congress used to have a glorious past in the 10 Vidhan Sabha seats of Kanpur. Kanpur issues are also massive, because 34 lakh voters are going to go ahead and vote this time. And there are contestants like Satish Mahana, who's the industrial minister in the BJP government, who's actually fighting to retain the seat. He's won from Maharajpur seat 7 times, and this is going to be an 8-time victory. So we'll have to wait and see whether or not that translates to the voters this time. But contest interesting in Nagar seat as well, Sisamau seat, from where various candidates have been contesting, and certainly whether the Samajwadi Party is able to take forward this particular contest, where more than 59 seats are going into polls this time, is a big question. Cheti.
Absolutely. Coming back to you for more on this, but Abhishek Mishra also joins us. Abhishek, while we are talking about UP, we're mainly focusing on the mood of the electorate when it comes to Bharatiya Janata Party and the Samajwadi Party. Is the BSP this time around completely drawing blanks?
Well, Chaiti, this fight has become very intense, specifically in this particular phase, with the fact that this, this phase and all these seats which falls under are, referred as Yadav land. So it looks like that, this fight, particularly for the third phase, is actually between the Samajwadi Party and the BJP, although BSP has also fielded some candidates which could be significant on some seats, but majorly the fight is between SP and the BJP. Right now, where I am right now, in Sefai, and as you know, Jaswant Nagar seat is a seat which is going to be very important, not just for the Samajwadi Party, because it is there, it's a bastion, and at the same time, BJP has tried to dent this particular belt as well. Karhal, where we were just discussing that how SB Singh Baghel is in front of Akhilesh Yadav, but specifically Etawah is a place where Samajwadi Party has always gained, and Jaswant Nagar particularly has always belonged to the Yadav family, be it Mulayam Singh Yadav, then Shivpal Yadav, and still Shivpal Yadav is an incumbent MLA, and the fight here, specifically in Sefi, is not that intense with the BJP, but other seats, if I talk about the Etawah city seat and the Bharthana seat, it's going to be a tough fight. But Samajwadi Party is very optimistic. We have just spoken to Tej Pratap Singh, and he's saying that it is a very clear mandate in the favor of the Samajwadi Party, and specifically in Etawah, Mainpuri, there is no challenge with the BJP as per the Samajwadi
All right,
Party.
leave it at that. Stay on with us, requesting all of you to stay on with us.